Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another Zero to Hero run on Dark and Darker. Today we're going to be doing the Barbarian. As you can see, taking Crush, Rage and Reckless Attack. Let's get to it. Alright, we have spawned on the upper section of the Goblin Caves this time. So the reason I like to take the Crush perk is we can break down doors and pretty much break everything very easily, break chests. Gonna save you a lot of time when you play Barb, because obviously your resourcefulness and your action time is very low. So I'd say it's pretty much a necessity to have this perk, unless you're playing in a 3-stack. As for Rage and Reckless Attack, I think it's the standard combo on Barb these days. I know a lot of people have switched out one or the other for Achilles heel, which is also very nice. Recommend trying that out if you haven't already. I've seen quite a few fun things with that and the drums, because it actually applies on ranged weapons as well. Yeah, pretty good spawn for loot. We can deal with the spiders, crack open all these pots, and try and fill up on trinkets as the raid starts. I'd say Barbarian's probably one of the weakest classes at the moment. It's kind of taken a bit of a fall from grace when it comes to solo play. Definitely still strong in a team setting, if you've got the buff ball meta behind you. There's nothing scarier than a buffed Barb running at a group. But yeah, solo is not as strong as it used to be, unfortunately. The meta has shifted a little bit. But I'm looking forward to hearing what the meta updates are going to be from Iron Mace moving forward, as I believe they're going to be reworking damage reduction and also rogues. I hope both are getting heavily nerfed, but we'll have to wait and see what they have in store for us. Yeah, we find our first warlock here. He's getting chased by a goblin. He manages to land a curse on us. He ends up dropping down. Kinda hesitant to drop down. Gonna be a bit of a pain to get back up with all the goblins down there, so just gonna leave him to it for now. Not really much in it for us at the moment. Unless we get a good drop on him, we'll just let him do what he's doing. I do enjoy being a spectator sometimes. Let's have a look and see if this warlock survives. He's coming back over to us, so we're gonna have to stop our campfire. Pop a wee invis potion. Unfortunately, he does see us, so we have to juke out the way. And he has another curse on us. He does not seem to see the goblins behind him. At this point he does though. Very awkward fight. I'm not sure why he's so intent on killing me when he's got a bunch of goblins chasing him. Yeah, let's get this campfire down, let's get some rest, and we can sit and watch and see what happens to this warlock over here. Nice little rest. And we've got a show to watch over the campfire as well. Let's see what this warlock's fate is going to be. And he's dead. There you go. The goblins have claimed yet another life. I can go down and see what he had. Archers are always a pain to deal with when it comes to these martial classes, especially ones which don't have a shield. You gotta kinda do this kiting back and forth. Dodge an arrow, and then take a hit. Nice way to think about combat in Dark and Darker is very much turn-based. So, your enemy takes a turn, and then you take a turn. It's a good way to think about combat. Should help you from overextending, making mistakes and getting chunks of your health taken away from single hits. And here I do see some health potions in the darkness. And slash out at them. Get myself a very quick kill on a fighter. Gotta put those potions off of your belt if you're trying to hide. And he was absolutely stacked with trinkets. Saves us a whole lot of work when it comes to looting. A lot of the time as a barb, I think you're better off just looking for PvP, trying to take someone out instead of doing all the looting yourself, because even with Crush, it can still be quite slow to loot. Yeah, lots of nice trinkets there. Pretty much almost got a full inventory now. Go and check. It looks like he killed the shaman and got most of his loot from that library area over there. Now we do hear someone, but we're gonna have to just chill for a second, get our health back up. Go up and investigate. Could be a rogue. Need to be careful and make sure that we're not getting snuck up on. And yep, turns out to be a rogue. He seems hesitant to fight. And he's charging. Oh, a little bit of an overcommit. And we take him down. Yeah, seems like he couldn't make up his mind as to whether or not he should commit on that fight or not. Even a little too deep there, trying to get a couple strikes on me. And then I think he realised a little bit too late, like getting into melee combat with a Barbarian and staying there is definitely not a good idea. Struggling to hit this goblin a little bit. Unfortunately the door's been taken down here, so... Luckily this one's still intact, we can shut them behind us. To hear a fighter. Don't know if he's seen me or not. He seems a little bit lost. He's got that massive pavis on his back. We don't really have too much room left for loot. It's just definitely not worth taking this risk of taking another fight here, I think. We're also around half HP, so we can just play our high ground here. Wait and see where the portals spawn. Don't think there's any need to dive headfirst into a fight that could be pretty unfavourable for us if the fighter blocks our first attack. Always good to get high ground if you can when it comes to the final couple circles. It allows you to look around for portals much easier. And make sure you guarantee your escape. Defense in front of these axes, very nice. Looking for some last trinkets to cover the gaps. Portal comes in below us. And looks like the fighter's going to get this one. Unfortunately, on the other side, I believe. Yeah. Later managed to grab that one. Spawned pretty much directly on him. So we'll get that high ground back. And stick around and see where the final portal shows up. There's always one portal that spawns in the final circle. You just have to try and make sure you're in a good position to cover, high ground and low ground. Because as soon as that portal spawns, the circle starts closing, and if you are not close by, you're likely going to be taken by the darkness. So we'll play on the ramp here, smash this open so we're ready, in case the portal is down below. And yeah, just gonna have to wait and see. Gotta listen for audio. Nice quiet dungeon. It's not often you're the last alive of the final circle. Kind of nice to take in all the silence. And lucky for us, that portal pops right up beside us. Smash open the skeleton. These guys can actually drop trinkets and armor and things. Make sure you smash them if you didn't know that. There's quite a lot of them on the Forgotten Castle, but there are a few on the caves as well to look out for. But yeah, let's see how much we made at the collector from all of these trinkets. Should be quite a fair penny, I believe. Once again, well over 100 gold for everything. And we've also got quite a lot of stuff to sell when it comes to gear. We'll sell the basics that we use to fill up some space. As for the rapiers, we should be able to sell them to rogues. Add the rogue den at level 10 for 50 to 100 gold. So all in all, we're looking at between one of the rapiers we can sell. Yeah, we're probably looking at around 200 gold to 250 gold from this run. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.